Several years ago, a Beamsville High School alumni reunion held at the Beacon. I was sitting with Pat and Linda, and we were comparing, the Salmon Run to those of us coming back for reunions and the elderhood part of our life. I promised to write a song, which I did. It didn't get much response, so I've done it again. And let's see if this one works. It's called the Salmon Run Too.
Decades ago, we drifted to sea, loose branches torn from the family tree. We sought the wide world, we chased the light, lost in shadows and the dark of the night. Now the ocean is wide and the promise is deep. A vow to the ghost is a promise we keep. There's a fire in the mind, a heartache in the vein. The call of the river is a sacred refrain, like the silverback salmon on a one-way track, with the sun and the wind and the rain at our back. The soul knows the river, the blood knows the way, home to the rhythm of our ancient DNA. We turn it around to face the upstream, fighting the current to reclaim the dream. Through tumbling falls, we face the new dawn, to find the green fields where our youth has gone. There's a fire in the mind, a heartache in the vein. The call of the river is a sacred refrain, like the silverback salmon on a one-way track, with the sun and the wind and the rain at our back. The soul knows the river, the blood knows the way, home to the rhythm of our ancient DNA. We drifted away, now we're swimming home. Yes, we're swimming home, swimming for home.
When we finished producing Salmon Run 2, the thought of the river came to mind. And then when the thought of the river, it was Tom Waits. Here it is, Last River Bend.
The salt of the ocean, it lingers too long, like a ghost of a memory or a half-finished song. I've been out in the deep, where the horizon is wide, just drifting along on the pull of the tide. But my heart is a compass that's pointing me north, to the bend in the river that first called me forth. Oh, the river's reward isn't silver or gold, it's a story of home that never grows old. It's a struggle to climb and a spirit that's torn, just to lay down my head where my shadow was born. Yeah, we're all just a part of a long, heavy run, finding peace when swimming is done. The current is heavy and the spirit is warm, but the fire in the blood is a crown to be worn. We don't ask why we do it or how far it goes. We just follow the water that everyone knows. Just a little bit further, the water is sweet. When the journey is over, the circle's complete.
After we got this version, Tom Waits' version done of the Riverbend, I thought, I'd like to hear a version of something like Seldom Seen on Acid doing the first song, which we had called the Salmon Run Too. So here it is.
Decades ago, just a half dozen or so, we drifted out to sea where we thought we belonged,
to see the wide world
that surrounds us out there,
chasing the light
and the dark in the air. Yeah, we took our sweet time, let the current run free.
Just a few loose branches on our family tree.
We packed up our bags, left our mamas to grieve. Didn't know what we kept,
Didn't care what we believed.
Well, we listened for the news from the old town square,
Checking on the friends and the ghosts living in.
Suddenly the ocean feels too wide and too deep,
And the urge to return is a promise we keep.
I wanna soak in the weather, taste the water from the well, hear the harvest stories that the old folks tell, savor every season like a prodigal child before the winter comes and the river runs wild. Now there's a heartache calling, a fire in the brain, it's imprinted in the cell, it's written in the vein like a silverback salmon on a one-way track, with the sun and the wind and the rain in our back. Yeah, the soul knows the river, the blood knows the way, we're riding on the rhythm of our ancient being new. Now we turn it all around and we head upstream,
Fighting past the barriers, chasing down the dream.
we float it down easy through the rapids of change,
But to climb back up is real and strange.
through the tumbling falls,
Yeah, we face it head on,
just to find the green fields where our youth is gone.